Alright, what's going on everybody? Captain here, back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Got an Alliance War attack. This one was actually a few days ago, or actually like last week, going up against MTCBR, I think what it was. So yeah, here we go guys. This is same path as the last one that we had against Lysum Gaming, and I kind of waited on putting this one out there because I wasn't totally sure. It wasn't a very exciting war. There's really only two fights that were worth showing off. It was a fairly easy war, but I figured I'd go ahead and show it. So this first fight, I've got a 6-star tech champion on the cornered node, starts with 1 bar of power, and my power is drained every 20 seconds. I see he has a 6-star Rocket Raccoon. Figure chances are that is my target here, so I go in with Angela here, my 6-star. There's kind of a theme with this alliance. It seemed like they just threw in all their 6-star champions. I faced 3 of them in this war. None of them very difficult. But here, so Rocket Raccoon, guys, not a very hard defender to face. You kind of just, as long as you don't get hit by him, you're going to be good, because he does hit kind of hard. So yeah, I just mainly kind of just bait out his specials. And then use my special ones a couple times. And Angela, she hits pretty hard as a 6-star, guys. I am really enjoying fighting with her. You can see 30 seconds in, this Rocket Raccoon is just about dead. Just baiting out a special one here, being super safe with this fight. I didn't want to push in too much. And I think, let's see, my power's about to drain, but he's also just about dead. I do get hit by the special one there, but I was blocking, so didn't do much. Full attack bonus achieved. That's what you like to see. So first fight down, no problem. Up next, I have I think this one is a Punisher. 4-star one, I believe. Yeah, 4-star Punisher is this next fight. Again, Punisher, nothing too special to deal with. Especially it's only a 4-star. There's just limber on this node. Recovery isn't going to affect him unless he has willpower. But yeah, I don't think he did. So I figured just going with Blade, didn't matter what science or tech skill champion this was going to be. Not really going to face many issues on this fight. I think I do actually get hit by a special one on this, but it doesn't inflict a bleed or anything. I just mistimed the evade. Actually, no, I don't even know. There it was right there. I'm not sure. I was holding block, and then my guy just decided to get hit by the 3rd bullet. Either way, there's my special 3. Endure does not trigger. So again, the full attack bonus with Blade, no problem. Still pretty much no damage. Moving forward, someone cleared the next node, and then onto my path. I have the second 6-star champion I had to face. It's a cosmic one, and I had honestly no idea going into this fight who it was going to be. I checked the profile. I don't see what champion it is there, so I'm thinking what 6-star champions were in the Cosmic class. I have absolutely no idea. The only one I could think of was King Groot, so that was kind of what I was expecting. He's kind of a tanky defender, so I figured that was the best bet. Turns out it ends up to be a Gamora. So again, Gamora, not a good defender by any means of the word. So this fight is just another face roll. Again, just have to avoid getting hit by her specials, because her specials can hit you pretty hard, and she has some decent bleed damage, but it is nothing that Blade can't handle. Even without Danger Sense, it's not an issue. You can see there the special 2 just tearing right through her. So yeah, this fight with Gamora isn't really a problem at all. Just make sure I'm not getting hit by it. And this war, again, like I said, it just wasn't very many. It wasn't really hard defenders to face, so I wasn't really too high on posting this, but I figured I might as well post something for you guys at least to see. And like I said, there are some good fights later on that are actually worth watching, I guess you could say. Just the fact that this is a 6-star, just felt like that's what this alliance was doing. They just wanted to put all of their 6-stars on defense for some reason, thinking that it would help. For this path particularly, it didn't really do anything special for them. I just tore right through it, no problem. Used the special 2 right here, and I believe it kills her, and there she goes. Down goes Gamora. Up next, I can't actually remember what the next fight was off the top of my head, but I do throw on some boosts here, and just because I had full energy, because I figured I'd throw the boost on and I can use it for this all the way through the mini boss, and so we'll have some boosts here. So I go ahead and I throw on the 3, the champion boost, the fury, or the attack boost, and then a little bit of health boost. So going into this next fight, it turns out to be a Stark Spider-Man. So for this one, he is, compared to the previous defenders that I've been facing, he is a little bit more difficult. I just really have to keep an eye out for those cheeky evades, and his special 2 can hit you pretty hard if you get hit by it, but so I just try to bait out his special 1 as much as possible. Again, I've got the class advantage with Angela, trying to get the Furies up as much as possible. I should have saved that special 1 to get closer so that I could get to the 3 Furies. If you're familiar with how to use Angela, you can see here in a second, I'll get the 3rd Fury, so that's pretty good. She starts hitting really hard. Stark Spider-Man's almost dead at this point, just trying to get a couple parries because he's below 50%, so he does have that increased chance to evade. Uses the special 1 here, and then I believe my last, that 4K medium, or I think that was actually a light hit. Might have been a light, might have been a medium, I don't remember. But down goes Spider-Man. Again, the full attack bonus, so we are 4 for 4 so far with barely losing any health. But up next, guys, we have the first of the 2 fights that I was actually kind of excited to show you guys. But again, this one, it still isn't anything super special. It is a 6-star. It is the Arc Overload and increased recovery, so it has a increased regen ability. I see he's a 6-star. He's got a 6-star cable. So again, 6-star cable. He's not awakened, so he won't have the power flood, but he will have the regen whenever he gains a bar power. Well, not whenever, but the possibility. Plus the Arc Overload. So this was why we brought in Star-Lord, because I saw it was a mutant champion and a 6-star. So I figured Star-Lord will be the guy for the job. This fight is pretty easy. Cable's, again, not a very difficult defender. You can fully evade both of his specials. The special 1 is a little bit more tricky, so I don't actually try to fully evade it. I do dash out a little bit at the end a couple times, but mainly if you can bait out his special 2, then you should have no problem. Right here, use the special 1, special 2. I get the heal block, which is actually perfect because the Arc Overload drops in right there. I try to do a little cheeky little 4 in and 4 out, like dash back and dash back in. Actually backfired on me right there, and that ends up being the first time I've actually been hit in this war, so that kind of sucked. I was a little disappointed in that. I'm not sure how I messed up that timing, but it's all right. We'll work around it. Use a special 2 again. We get the heal block once again. Sadly, it wasn't too close to the Arc Overload refreshing again, so now the Arc Overload goes back up. I do get it for a couple seconds, for probably about half of it. But he does end up gaining a little bit here, but it's not too big of an issue. Star-Lord is still hitting on those crits for 2 to 4K, so not too much of an issue. Use a special 2 right there, get the shocks, and these shocks are actually going to take him to his grave right there. So perfect, take down the cable, first try, still no problem. I just had the one hiccup there where I tried to get a little greedy on that with the dash in, or 4 hits and then dash back and dash back in, kind of the magic playstyle if you guys are familiar with it. So up next we have one final fight to do in this war, assuming we won't get to face unless we were going to face the boss, but I don't get to in this one. But we have the magic mini boss, and this mini boss is kind of, I'd probably say, the easiest mini boss out of them all. It really only has strike back and recovery, so yeah, it's really nothing special. So I just check my boost, make sure I still got my boost going. I've got Blade at practically full health. So yeah, I figured going with Blade shouldn't have an issue, and try to redeem myself from the last war, guys, when I died to that 4-star magic when you guys roasted me in the comments. So hopefully you guys can see this fight here and see that that was just a fluke mistake on my part in that war, and just kind of sucked that the stakes were high up against Slice'em Gaming, so kind of got showcased to everyone. But here, guys, 5-star magic. I didn't check the SIG level, but it is a rank 4, level 55. And it's Awaken, and it's the mini boss. So it goes pretty well. Right here I have her up to the special 2, trying not to trigger any of the Mystic Dispersion, so just kind of backing away at times when I can. She finally uses the special 2 there, doesn't activate Limbo, just right there, but doesn't do the damage onto me, doesn't regain the damage. Again, got to bait out special 2, but I figured, let's just go for it, use the special 2, take her down, no problem. I only took a couple block damage hits there. So guys, I am somewhat good at this game. I do know what I'm doing from time to time. So hopefully you guys can see me get redeemed there. So here at the end, I woke up the next morning. They'd already cleared the boss 6 hours ago. So you can see here, guys, just wanted to show I did 11.3%. Didn't have to use any items. Just wanted to showcase that real quick. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get to the final results for this war. Alright guys, you can see right here at the history tab, we did win this war against MTCBR. We edged him out in a little bit in every category. Attacker bonus, you can see there, we beat him by a little bit there. Defender diversity, we beat him again. Defender kills, you can see there's the spread. We had 119, they had 72. And a shout out to our MVPs, Bastero, Ralvioli, give me the Formuoli, and Clowniest Clown. If you guys didn't get that reference, then you did not have a fun childhood, or you did not get to experience SpongeBob as a kid, but that is beside the point, guys. It was a fun war, like I said. Wasn't the best defenders to face, but again, shout out to these guys, and maybe we'll see you guys down the road again. I do have some other Alliance Wars that we did in between these, and I kind of forgot to record some of the fights, or it didn't record when I thought it was recording, so sadly I won't get to show you guys those ones. But the next upcoming war, I'm going to do my best to remember to record them. I am changing battle groups, and I'm most likely going to be on a new path, so hopefully guys you will get some new paths to showcase in there. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.